We are here representing millennial female in startups and VCs. So we're gonna make this panel short and sweet, but also hopefully generate some valuable knowledge for you. So I am Charlotte. I am a co-founder of Lean in China, which is inspired by Sheryl Sandberg's book, Lean In. We're a community aims at supporting and encouraging women in China to achieve their own definition of success and happiness through mentorship, leadership programs, and sisterhood, which is in the format of peer coaching circles. And I'm also representing 500 Startups, which is a global seed fund. We're the most active global seed fund and also a startup accelerator based in Silicon Valley, and we operate in over 20 countries, including China, especially looking at innovation trends in emerging markets. And I'm here trying to be a bridge between China and the rest of the world. Okay, let's have a brief introduction of other panelists.
Hello everyone, I'm Tezign. I'm the co-founder of Tezign.com, and I am a millennial co-founder of this firm. So actually what Tezign doing is that we provide on-demand creative to enterprises and big corporations to optimize their labor costs. So we have designers from graphic design, illustration, user experience, animation, and video making. So we just provided them by the matching algorithm, so you can regard this as a marketplace. And also we have the SaaS system to help this marketing department to do the management of all different freelancers they are cooperating with.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucy Wen, and my company is 1 year and a half, let's say 18 months old startup called Fuyou. I don't know if anyone have heard of it. And I'm working in this team as marketing director and early co-founder. And we provide payment on credit service to both individual customers and corporation clients, which means we have our own platform to provide service for young people to come to our platform to shop on term. And we also provide this solution, payment on credit solution to corporation clients, mostly airlines in China. So that's our business so far. And talking about payment on credit, to be in detail, we provide payment on terms and payment on credit, as well as credit rating services. So,
Very glad to have the new rising female entrepreneurs here. So actually, I just read a Bloomberg article the other day, which has some data that suggests Chinese government estimate females found about 50% of new internet companies in this country. And I'm just wondering, apart from that data, another one is, I think, from Forbes. Over 5 of the 20 self-made businesswomen, the top most successful self-made businesswomen in the world are actually Chinese. So I wonder, as female entrepreneurs here, what do you think so many women in China are building their own businesses? And why is it high? Why is the ratio so high in terms of female participation in terms of entrepreneurship? And it is even a little bit unique compared with US. And as China is an Asian country, I think also compared with our neighbors, Korea and Japan, why do you think this is the case in China?
I think it's a brilliant question, but it's very hard to answer. Because actually, from my own perspective, I think women need the male. I mean, I'm the co-founder, so I have 2 other co-founders. They are all males, and they graduated from very good universities like Harvard, Princeton, and Columbia. And one of them even is my teacher from my university. So I think that I just got the very great chance to have this firm to lead them and cooperate with brilliant women like Zilin there, like Ria there, so our PR managers. I think maybe because the education in China is becoming more and more focusing on our own potential, or give women more chance to perform themselves on the stage. I'm not sure, but I think that it's a better time for us to do something.
Well, for me, if this statistics comes from 20 years ago, I would be pretty amazed about that. But if you're talking about this number to me now, I see this very natural. Maybe because in my community, inequality among genders are greatly growing during past decades. So also I don't have much knowledge about like Japan and Korea startup community. So I will just hear some opinions from Daisy and you or anyone else from the presence. Thank you.
I should probably address that question a little bit personally because I think I believe culturally China is quite different, and as we can see, China is growing so fast. The economy is really developing at a breakneck speed, so that we value pragmatic success or the delivery of good work way more than the traditional cultural values. So Chinese women really could show up their great talents and their grit and hard-working spirit so that they could advance in this professional world. They could do really, really good work and become successful. That's just my personal take why this is the case in China. Yeah, and apart from that, I'm just wondering, like, being female entrepreneurs and founders, is there ever any obstacles in your own development of your own company that you come across because of being a female founder or because of gender?
I do agree on this because I am quite young, so I'm kind of inexperienced in everything. I remember that, I have to say that we received very good fundings from the greatest VC. So we have 1.1 million in our angel round, and we received $5 million from Sequoia and Integral. So that is because of the efforts of our co-founders. But I remember the very first time when I talked to a VC, he saw me as a girl and he told me, okay, I think that probably give you $500,000 in RMB. It's quite enough for you to run this business. So comparing to how much we received in our angel round, you may say that I am quite get the failure in funding, right? Comparing to the co-founders I have from my teacher.
Well, all our investors are ladies. I don't know why. Probably that's why they gave us bigger investment. Talking about obstacles as a female founder, I don't have many of them, but I do observe some phenomena around me. Like lately, I hear a lot of leaders from my team say, "Hey, Lucy, let's get more guys into the team. There are just so many girls." I was like, so what's going on with so many girls? And they are probably implying girls to emotional or lack of emotion management. But to me, I don't consider it a discrimination. Yeah, but this are some of this phenomena. Also, some female colleagues are advising male colleagues are advising female colleagues that take advantage of your youth and get married, have a family, get a kid, because women without a kid is incomplete. I see a phenomena like this, but I see they are advising this out of good motivation. Yeah, I wouldn't take it as like discrimination. Yeah, and that's happening around me, but not on me yet. Thank you.
Thank you for that perspective. I'm also curious, so if that's, some of you mentioned obstacles that you see, like doing better in terms of like not seeing that as obstacles, or do you see women actually have some advantage in this world as we see the high ratio of female founders, especially in this?
Well, I would not consider myself a female leader, but a leader. And if we are talking about my principle of leadership, fair process comes the first, and it's realized by result-oriented system like OKR system or KPI system, combined with some human touch. And I'm extremely sensitive to the emotional status of my team and build active communication regularly. Yeah, thank you.
So for me, the advantages is quite obvious that as a female leader in our team, I practice as a female. I mean, I don't want to be regarded as a man. I mean, we are more, we have the empathy, right? We can start something that like a conversation and then push them to do it by our own way. So it's our advantages. I think it's very easy for us to use it. And I'm taking part in our firm as PR manager and also the HRD. I think females, they are very good at figure out the potential of different individuals. So I think I'm really good at that, so I just use it all the time. That's why I'm very good at building our team and inviting lots of talents to join us. Yeah.
I think according to a McKinsey report in corporate development, actually women are very, very talented in terms of communication, in terms of strategy, in terms of contributing in ideas, and in team collaboration. So in that aspect, I think either female leaders or female professionals should utilize and especially take advantage of those talents and be a great team leader and contribute in their own businesses or companies. And that's definitely a great value add to any companies, especially in the startup world that moves very, very fast and also requires talents to be really flexible.
Well said, I agree. I think
Questions, Rebecca?
I think this group of female leaders here speaks volumes about what we can expect for future generations, and could help to shift the imbalance that we're seeing in the VC world. It's almost an all-male VC world today, and not just in China, but in India and in the US and pretty much globally. So with this kind of talent coming up, I think we will begin to see kind of this generational shift. So thank you, Charlotte, Daisy, and Lucy.